Welcome everyone! Farmer Cop here for episode 9 of Hutan Pantai. I sold the rice rolls off camera, getting our like 100,000-ish for that, so we're sitting real good at 650. Yeah, we're sitting real good. So I'm thinking of buying a piece of land. Got a few ideas for that. We can make in our factory, we can make preserved beetroot. I know this sounds like a terrible idea, probably, but I'm thinking of buying this field right here. It's 244. We eventually want to start kind of getting stuff out here. We could buy that for 244. We could lease a harvester for $20,000, and then probably spend another $20,000 on costs. We'll definitely get a lot of stuff off it. It'll take us a while to do it. The only thing I don't like about that field is it needs plowing. It doesn't require anything else, doesn't require lime, and it's double fertilized, so we don't have to fertilize it. But I think we're going to do it. I think we're just going to do it. Oh, I don't want to do it. It hurts. Okay, so we will harvest that eventually. That's going to be a little while. For red beet, if it's planted here, it's going to be ready in August. And then in August, we'll also be looking at harvesting our rice. And then our long grain rice will be in September. So we'll do our rice and red beet harvest same time. I'll get other contracts done. And after that, it is going to be a massive... Is it actually planted? Yeah, it's planted. Okay. I guess they would have planted it this month. Then after that, it's going to be a massive rice field for us. We're slowly working in to be able to maybe claim this spot and make, a bigger farm here. But this is going to be a big, big rice field. That way we can do more long grain rice out there. That's kind of the plan. So we have plenty of money. We actually have enough money to buy the red beet harvester outright if we really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. I just want to get the stuff off of it. I'll keep track of the leasing costs because I think we're going to make far more from our red beets than from the leasing costs. We don't get a 20% bonus. We just sell them as is. But yeah, so we're going to do that. The other thing we're going to do, if I can zoom back in a little bit here, I don't think we're going to need another one of these for at least a very long time. So what I would like to do is do some mushrooms. We could do large, medium. Where's the large one? There's a large one. How big is that compared? Medium. Small one is really tiny. Oh, that's a regular. No, that's mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, let's get the large one. It's 36,000. Okay, I'd like to get a couple of these. That looks like that's where the water's going to go. And where does the stuff spawn for these guys? I don't know. I'm going to place this right here, as far back as it'll let me go. Okay, and it spawns there. That answers that question. That's not the best spot, but I think that'll be okay. And then I'm going to place another one right here. And then we'll landscape a little bit there. Yeah, we can do a little bit of landscaping. I probably can still sneak around the back side of this. I'm just going to make this be, yeah, might as well just go right up to there. Yeah, we can still sneak around the back side of that. Let's make this a little bit larger. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to just kind of curve that. We'll go along here. And then I'll just connect this back out to here. So that way it doesn't look completely odd. We still have some stuff going on. But yeah, there we go. Now, we have some mushroom greenhouses, which we are going to... what is the best mushroom? I gotta look at my cheat sheet real quick. Okay, so mushroom greenhouses. Large mushroom greenhouses. We're looking at... I'm pretty sure these are divided as well. Let me double check that. Production other... Yes, they are divided. Okay, which means we can't run them both at the same time to get full output. So it looks like we can make about $3,100 a month making the oyster mushrooms. So we're going to focus on the oyster mushrooms. That's going to make less every month, but they're worth a lot more, it seems like. Is that true with prices? Let's see. Oh boy. MNO oyster mushrooms. Okay, 1,700 at the best. The other ones that we're not making are the enokis, which are yet worth a lot less. Okay, yeah, so oyster mushrooms, what we're going to do with those. But yes, that'll be just some extra income on the side. We can get those rocking and rolling. I've never done the mushrooms before, really, in a series. I mean, I've done them, like, for guide videos and stuff, but never in a series, so I'm excited about that. But meanwhile, our factory is just kind of sitting idle until we do all of our harvesting, and then we can start using it again. We may look into, I mean, we can, with the way that that factory works, we may look into, I don't know, what's the, let's look at it here. I don't know, out of any of these things in here, it's going to be the easiest to grow. We could maybe consider, I don't know, we could consider just buying a harvester outright. We'll see kind of how our money's looking when we get there. But we could consider buying a harvester outright. The one I'm thinking of is, I think, 420,000. We don't have that right now, but it's 420,000. And if we do get that outright, I mean, the seeder for it, if we go to the store here, the seeder to plant red beet seeds is not expensive. Vegetable planters, yeah, we can get this guy. I mean, or that guy, honestly, like bidding up $50,000 to start planting those sorts of things, and then we can harvest all three of those. So we could be doing all three of those, and then we could potentially on the map, if we're working our way out here. I mean, these are big fields. Some of them I want to keep big. Some of them I want to divide into smaller fields. We could do like 12, cut 12 in half, make half of 12 a big rice field, and the other half divided up into some root crops and get those cooking over there. Make 3 like little root crop fields or something, or maybe take 8 and divide it up. It kind of looks like it would be easy to divide that up. I don't know. We got ideas. 4 is definitely gonna have to be divided up. That's a weird shaped field. And I got to be careful too. The more we expand over here, the less ability we're gonna have to get good contracts. So just got to be aware of that. But anyhow, that's what I got for you right now. I will get some water over there, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. All right. We have a lot of stuff happening. Got a lot of mushrooms coming out here. I also did a bunch of contracts. A bunch. Like, just a ridiculous amount. And for carrot contracts, which I did 3 of, actually. That's all I did. You get a ton of leftovers. So we have 149,000 liters of carrots. We have a bunch of parsnips. Oh, that went down to where it should be. We have some red beets, which we're going to get a lot more here in a second. We have a little bit of green beans. I think we have still any spinach. Nope, we're out of spinach. That's turned off perfect. So we've got a lot of spinach bags in here, and other things are kind of getting made, which is great. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff. So if you look at like time-saving stock, check, this looks like a disaster. March is a good time to sell most of this, it looks like. So we'll wait around till next year. But yeah, including, well, February for these guys. But yeah, they're gonna make enough money to keep us going. And we of course got paid out pretty good for all these contracts. What's that one? No, it's sorghum. I don't really care about that. So we have plenty of money, and it is time to do some harvesting. We need to harvest our red beets and our long grain rice. Now, we have the money to get the harvester that I want. If we come down here to, is it under beet harvesters? Some of these guys will do red beets, actually. Oh, it's tempting to go for like some of these guys. These guys are pretty good. 45,000 liters would be a really nice capacity. Gosh, should we just go for that? But you'd also need to get this guy. 4 meters would be great. 6 miles an hour. It only does red beets, though. The one I'm thinking of is this guy right here. It's a mod. 420,000. It's only 3 meters, 6 miles an hour. Only holds 17,800. I think it'll be fine. And we can still do, like, we can do some, I don't think we can do anything actually with the potatoes, can we? I don't think our factory does anything with potatoes. Yeah, no, but we can get some more other stuff going. So every year we can do a little bit of red beets, a little bit of parsnips, a little bit of maybe not carrots forever again. But if we get like a little field that we can do that sort of stuff on, I mean, as we're kind of slowly moving up here, I don't know, we can do stuff with, what is in that field? Oh, parsnips. Surprised I didn't get a contract for that. I did some other parsnip ones, but yeah. So yeah, maybe we just get that guy because it'll do all sorts of different stuff. It'll take me a little bit more managing it on unloading, but honestly, once we get through this year, it'll be a lot easier. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and buy it, which is insane. We could also finance the bigger one. Oh, gosh. No, let's do this one. All right, let's buy it. Let's buy it. I don't want to do it, but let's do it. All right, we have that. That's perfect. The other problem we're going to have is if we're doing 2 harvests at once, I mean, I guess if we're throwing it all into different places pretty quick, I just kind of think we need a trailer. We haven't really gotten a trailer yet. I mean, we have one of those, I guess, but I think we should get a trailer. I just think it's time. This one's a really good one. It's not too expensive. We can bump it up to 37,500. That one goes up to 46, but that's a lot more money. I think this is the one. I think this is the play here. Oh, we don't need the Michelin magic. Oh, is that the one with the bigger capacity? No, this has... Oh, that's a design. What? Is it possible to do it smaller? Oh, there's the extension. I was about to say, what? Yeah, $50,000. That's still not bad at all. I'm okay with it being red. Let's go ahead and buy that bad boy right there. That can be pulled by the Deutz. I'll say, why does it sound like this thing's driving? It was not. Let's get that baby unfolded. Let's get her cooking down to our little area. That pipe is ridiculously out there. Is there any way to move that in or do anything with that? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know what that one does, but at least we lifted the pipe up a little bit, I think. There, so that'll be good. Okay. Let's get this guy out there. It's a little loud, actually. This thing's a little loud, but that's okay. We'll get it out there. We'll get a worker started going on that, and then I'm going to use that trailer that we got now to unload into. That trailer should hold 2 loads from this and then a little bit, which is going to be kind of nice. Now, I also don't know how fast this thing's going to get going. I honestly just don't know. I don't know how fast it's going to harvest. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of like what we're doing, yes, this is going to be our home base eventually. And we'll have, you know, rice field, or like fields through here. So this little kind of weird shaped field, I'm kind of thinking maybe that can be divided up into like some of our veggie fields. We'll just kind of have to see too how much we want to invest in. Well, I mean, we've invested in this $420,000 piece of equipment, so we're kind of hooked now. But this is going to give us a crap ton of red beets. A crap ton. A metric crap ton. That is the official measurement of red beets. It's going to be a lot. Okay, let's see how this wants to do this. How does it think it should do it? 5 around the edge, I'm pretty okay with that. So that should be fine. And then up and down. Yeah, that should be fine, right? Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little bit more around the edge. Let's try 6. Yeah, give it a little bit more room to turn around. See, okay. And then hire you. What? Field not... Don't you do that to me. If a worker doesn't work with this... No, get out of here. It's obviously harvesting. Is it because it wants it to be topped first? You gotta be kidding me. There's no way I'm gonna not... There's no way. There's no stinking way. Field not ready for this work. It doesn't realize it has a topper on the front of it. Oh my goodness. Well, how much is a topper? That's something we shouldn't have to pay for. That's stupid. Well, they don't have a detopper in here. I'm assuming that's what it thinks because it also does other crops that might need to be detopped. The defoliator, 97,000. That is ridiculous. Oh gosh. So if we have to get this, that's 520,000 anyways. It looks like we're just doing beets and sugar beets, and I'm going to get one of these. All right. We've got 633 beets in here, but guess what we're going to do right now? What is our money at right now? We got 51,567. What's 51,567 plus 420? 51,567 plus 420,000. That's 471,567. All right. We're selling this thing. This is ridiculous. If it's not going to do the job, it's defective as far as I'm concerned. So, boom, that's gone. And we're going to set our money back up so we don't actually take a loss on that. 471,567. Perfect. Okay, and I want to make sure that's... Oh crap. I had to hit the wrong button. That was my bad. Equals 471,567. There we go. That's where we should be. Okay. Gosh darn it. Well, I think we'll do a loan because I don't really want to finance it because I actually think we'll lose more money on financing it, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead. Let's go into finance here. I want to get the big one. We might as well go all out. If we're going to go that route anyways, we might as well just go. We just got to commit to it. I'll take out a $400,000 loan. We probably won't need all of that. It's not like on sale right now. That'd be kind of convenient, wouldn't it be? Boy, oh boy, that is just the most frustrating thing in the world. I can't believe that. It's got to be because it does potatoes. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, can't be too upset about it, I guess. Why does this have a bigger tank, though? I wonder... The reason I don't want that one is that's only 2.7 meters. We're going to do a little experiment here. This also might... Why do I have that much money? Why is our money there? Equals 471,567. Enter. There we go. Oh, wait. I just took out a $400,000 loan. I'm such an idiot. Oh, my goodness. I swear, guys, I'm losing it. We should have never done red beets. This is just gonna cost me so much headache. I'm thinking that this guy can hook up to the one with the bigger capacity that's also cheaper. So let's buy this. If not, it's not a big deal. You know, honestly, it's not really a big deal. 685, but it's not that much more. It holds 2,000 liters less. It has more horsepower. Let's just buy the bigger one. Who cares? I've had enough of this garbage. And we still have 93,000. Let's repay a bunch of our loan. Yeah, let's just leave it there so we have a little bit of operating. Alright, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna lose it. You guys are about to see me rage quit Farm Sim for the first time ever. Oh my goodness, if this does not work. I knew this part would work. So far, we made it pretty good. I'm just going to drive straight across these people's fields. They don't deserve to be happy at their sunflowers if I can't get a beet harvester to work. Oh, man. Now, next year we can buy a seeder that'll put beets down. It doesn't really matter. I'd also like to upgrade our... Well, I don't know. We got a lot of stuff we're going to buy next year, but I think when we sell in March or whenever... Everything's pretty much in March, isn't it? February, March, January for seeds, we're not selling those. So, yeah, basically in February we'll sell that off, and then in March. So February, March, before we have to buy stuff for the next year, we're going to get to sell a lot of that stuff, and we're going to make a lot of money right around there. So that'll be good for us, I think. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, let's see what this guy wants to do with the field. I think let's do 4 actually. Space. Okay. I swear to goodness. Oh, it's gonna do it. Let's make sure. I'm not gonna believe it until like starts doing something helpful here. I'm terrified. All right, we'll give it a second to get going. Where is this guy? Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, drop that off. I'm having all sorts of issues today. As many issues as I could possibly have. This thing has plenty of horsepower. It should have no issues hauling that trailer. Let's go pick up that trailer. My goodness, I can't believe. I thought oh, gosh, we had to spend an extra $200,000 because of that stupid thing. But that's okay. We have a much better harvester anyways. It's more efficient. We just can't do anything but... There's no sugar beet recipe right in here. No, there's not. I mean, we could, I guess, get a sugar factory. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. I don't know. We can do whatever we want. We could do that if we wanted to. Or we could just not do sugar beets, because sugar beets are stupid. And we could just do red beets, which is also okay. And, yeah. We can just do a small field of red beets. I can't believe we bought that. I guess that's another point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how many red beets can this thing go through in a year. So 240 times 100. So... 240 times 100, so it goes through 24,000 a month. So it actually will go through 288,000 a year. That's pretty darn good, actually. So we might need to build a second one of those factories at some point. But that's pretty good. I'm not against that. Yeah, that's pretty good. 288,000. Oop, I'm running into stuff looking down at my calculator. At 288,000 a year. Okay. We're going to get way more than that off of that field because that field's way too big. But what that means is we don't need that big of a red beet field. I mean, if we just take the top, just chunk the top off here and do this little thing here, red beets, that'll be, honestly, that's probably what we're going to do, and then we'll make the rest of this a rice field. I didn't like the way that field was set up anyways. I'm excited for the harvesting contract in the sunflower field, though. That's going to be nice. But yeah, that'll be a good plan for us. And yeah, and see, he's harvesting. It looks like he's going around. There's parts of that have been harvested. That's good. Things are happening. Oh my good gravy! I couldn't believe that. What a nightmare. My goodness. I mean, it does work, and I could do it by hand, but that sounds miserable. Is what that sounds like. I don't know. I feel like it might have still been a good idea. I mean, this one would have sucked, this harvest. But then later when we did smaller fields, it would have been less of a big deal to do it by hand. But yeah, I don't know. I think we got a pretty solid plan. If we really want to do more red beet stuff, we can make, I mean, eventually if we wanted to do a field like this big of red beets, we could do that. We just need maybe 2 more factories to kind of keep up with it. I mean, we'll make the money back. Preserved, how much are preserved beets going for? Best price is $1,000, so about $1,000 per 1,000 liters. What are we turning those beets into in here? That's 100 to 45. So yeah, I mean, 2,000 beets, that means, is worth $1,000. So every one of these harvester loads that I unload, this thing holds 43,000 liters. So that means that's 20 grand a load coming off of this after we produce it, pretty much, which is pretty impressive, to be fair. So yeah, this thing's already made that $7,500 has already been harvested off of this field. So we're gonna make the money back. Don't get me wrong, and we'll be able to afford to build another preserving factory if we really want one. So we've got options. I think. I know this is episode, what is this, episode 9, and I said I wanted to stop at episode 10. We obviously have to keep going. I'm enjoying playing on here. I want to finish what we started. This might go 15, 20 episodes now. So it could not. I don't know. I just don't know. It might be very far and in between and whatever that, you know, I don't know. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what has to happen. So yeah, I think the problem is, I think that harvester didn't want to work because it didn't have the remove foliage state. Because you can't remove foliage off of this, so it just wouldn't have worked on here. Even if we had to defoliate it, which we couldn't have defoliated it, I don't think anyways. Yeah, I just think this is going to be better long term. But anyhow, I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. I'll do this harvest off camera. It's going to be long and miserable. So if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.